professors, and fellow students. We are the Group 5, and I'm Alrich, Bermas.
And I'm Johanne Ambrosio. And today, we're at the Rodriguez Junior High School to interview one of the teachers working here.
May we welcome Miss Abigail Manawis from Rodriguez Senior High School. My first question is, where did you graduate from?
I graduated from Sampang University, Manila and National Teachers College.
Okay. My second question is, what degree did you pursue?
For my bachelor's degree, I took up Hotel and Restaurant Management, and I also took up Master's in Culinary Arts. And to be a teacher, I took up units for education.
For the next question, why did you choose this field of study and what inspired you to become a professional in science?
Okay, I choose Hotel and Restaurant Management because during my high school days, I was inspired to be a chef. Okay. And I thought that I would be a professional chef as I graduated from college. But things went in a different direction. That's why I became a teacher. So I was just invited to conduct a demonstration, but after that, I fell in love with teaching.
Thank you for that wonderful answer. Now for the next question, what kind of work do you do on a daily basis?
Well, of course, I am a teacher here at Rodriguez. So I teach TVL students bread and pastry production. Aside from that, I also teach the students from alternative learning system, bartending, and cooking.
How did your education prepare you for your current role?
Well, as a student, I was trained with the skills that I will be needing for teaching my students, with the skills for baking, culinary, and food and beverage services. I was one of the most active students when it comes to skills development, and also I was able to join competition representing my school for different contests that's related to my course.
For the next question, what skills or qualities do you think are most important in this field?
Well, aside from the technical skills that you should learn, like for proper baking, proper cooking techniques, and serving techniques for the student. As a teacher, the number one skills that you need is your patience. Because with dealing with students, there's a lot of different personalities. And one thing for sure is you have to be patient with them.
Were there any challenges you faced while pursuing your degree, starting your career? How did you overcome them?
Okay. As a student, the number one problem that we encounter is with the financial aspect. So basically that is the biggest challenge because since I am studying hotel and restaurant management, there's a lot of laboratories that we have to do, and it costs a lot of money to produce the ingredients that we will need for us to develop our skills. When it comes to starting my career, basically, at first I was confused because my goal was to become a chef. But maybe I think this is what the Lord wants me to be with. That is why I was here now teaching students the skills that I obtained from my education.
And for the next question, did you have any mentors or role models who guided you?
My role model is my mother. My mother is also a teacher for TVL. And as a child growing up, I admired her skills in teaching the students, and that's why that's why I become a teacher because of her. And also, I came from a family of teachers.
In your opinion, how important is PLD in preparing students for real-world careers or opportunities?
Well, in PLE or TPL, the students is taught with the skills that they will be needing if they will be working in our industry. Like for example, the students who are taking up bread and pastry, so all of the necessary skills that they will be needing for them to be employable to their future employers are being taught to them.
And do you consider your job as ambition, passion, profession, and education? Why or why not?
I think in my case, it is a vocation because, like what I said before, my goal is to become a chef. But ever since I was invited to teach at a vocational school here in Quezon City, I just fell in love with teaching. I could not stop teaching students because I can see that the skills that I teach them are very appropriate because they are able to use them for their employment.
How would you rank this four based on your experiences?
Well, of course, number one is it's vocational. Number two is mission. Number three is profession. And the fourth one is passion. Well, why passion is the last? Well, since I really love cooking and baking, so that is really my passion. I can do that at the same time I was able to teach students. But again, mission because the Lord will not place me in my situation right now if it's not what I'm destined to do. So I can say that I am destined to be a teacher, and because of the skills that I've learned during my college days, I was able to give back the skills to the students, and now they are the one who's earning more than me as a teacher because teacher as a profession is not really good when it comes to salary. Sabi nga nila, you will not be a millionaire if you're going to be a teacher, not unless you will do something else in your life or with your life.
What impact does your work have on society or your specific ministry?
As a teacher, we are cultivating the minds of the students. And by teaching them, we are able to prepare them for their future life.
Moving on, would you recommend students to pursue this path? Why or why not?
Well, I can say that I can encourage them to be a teacher, but I will tell them that they will not expect that they will be rich with this profession. But as a teacher who is teaching them skills, I would rather recommend them to apply the skills that they learn from here, like for the bread and pastry, culinary or cookery, because I can see that especially if they plan to go abroad, they will be earning more than a teacher. But again, teacher is a noble profession and it is a calling. So it will still depend on them.
Good afternoon. Now for the next question, what advice would you give to students who want to follow a similar career path?
As I always tell my students, you follow what is your interest. Okay? If they're going to follow me, of course, in this field, it's not easy or any field, it's not easy to achieve what you want to be in the future. But again, once you have your passion and discipline, you can achieve whatever path you would like to go, or whatever path you like to go to.
Thank you very much. Now, what challenges or opportunities do you foresee in the future for your profession?
Of course, the challenge is there will be more teachers or more teacher graduates, and there will be lesser opportunity for other people. Aside from that is for opportunities, as the current trend right now, more teachers are able to go abroad practicing their profession.
And the last question for the day is, if you could go back, what would you choose the same career? Why or why not?
If I were be going back, I guess if I'm going to think of financial stability, I will not be a teacher. Because since I am a hotel and restaurant management student, there's a lot of opportunity for me to work outside of the country. But since it is my calling, I choose to be a teacher. Okay, but I will not regret choosing teaching as my profession, because not only it gives me financial needs, but also being a teacher is very fulfilling, especially if you know that your students will be placed in a good position in the future.
That's all. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.